Hi everyone, welcome to the session. In this session, I am going to explaining about the topic squares shortcuts. In this session, we are going to discussing about squares shortcuts. Squares shortcuts is very important for all competitive examinations as well as campus placements. So first we will discuss about squares shortcuts in this session. See, first squares ending with 5. In this slide, we are going to discussing about squares ending with 5. How can we find the square of any number which is ending with 5? Suppose for example, if I take a small example that is 15 square, I know that 15 square is equal to 225. 15 square is equal to what? 225. And as I know that the value of 15 square is 225, that is the reason why I can directly write it as 225. Suppose for example, if anyone asks you people, that is, what is the value of 75 square? What is the value of 75 square? In that case, so many students are facing difficulty to set the answer for this question. Now, I will tell you one small shortcut method how to get this particular answer 75 square, right? What is the shortcut method that we have to apply? Here first I will tell you the shortcut method for 15 square, right? 15 square is equal to 225. Whenever a number is ending with 5, whenever a number is ending with 5, then last two digits must be 25. Last two digits must be 25. And the remaining numbers, what are the remaining numbers? Remaining numbers is nothing but remove this 5 and whatever the number you can able to see here. Here I can able to see the number 1. After removing 5, I can able to see the number only 1. I have to multiply this 1 with its next number. What is the next number of 1? 2. So 1 into 2, which is equal to 2. Therefore 15 square is equal to 225. In the similar fashion, you also apply the same logic for 75 square. Here also the number is ending with 5. So the last two digits are definitely 25. The last two digits are definitely 25. And the remaining numbers, remaining digits are, you can close this number 5 and I can able to see the number 7. I have to multiply this 7 with its next number. What is the next number of 7? 8. 7 into 8. What is 7 into 8? 56. So 75 square is equal to 5625. 75 square is equal to what? 5625. That is the square of 75. I will tell you one more example. If you go with the 125 square, for example, 125 square. Here also the number is ending with 5. Last two digits are 25. What about the remaining number? Here I can able to see the number 12, right? If I remove 5, I can able to see the number 12. I need to multiply this number with its next number. Next number of 12 is 13. 12 into 13, the value is 156. The value is what? 156. Therefore, 125 square is equal to 15625. In the similar fashion, you can solve the squares. 95 square and 75 is already over. 85 square, 65 square. You can apply the same shortcut method for all these squares. You can apply the shortcut method for all the squares. And remember one more point. When you are learning any shortcut method, just listening is not the important factor. Implementation, that means practice of remaining numbers is also very important. Without practice, definitely you will not remember the shortcut. So you must practice the remaining examples. Is it clear? Next one is squares ending with 25. squares ending with 25. In this slide, I am going to explaining about the numbers ending with 25. Suppose for examples, 125. Here the number is ending with 25. If I want to calculate the square of 125, or else you can take it as 225 square, you can take it as 325 square. See, you can apply the same shortcut as we discussed in the previous slide, squares ending with 5. But if you apply the same shortcut here, you will get the answer, but there is a small difficulty while the numbers are gradually increases. Here, you can able to calculate up to 125 or 135, right? If you go beyond that, suppose if you see this example 225, 225 means you need to multiply this 22 with its next number 23. That particular calculation is little bit of lengthy. Here 325, 32 into next number 33. That multiplication is difficult, right? Instead of that, I will tell you one shortcut method for this one also. Squares which are ending with 25. Here the rule is, whatever the number which is ending with 25, and if I want to calculate the square of that particular number 125, last 3 digits must be 625. Last 3 digits, that must be 625. That is the first step. Coming to second step. Second step is, here whatever the number is there before 5. Before 5, I can able to see the number 2. So, close this number 2. And I can able to see the number as 15. 1, 5. That is 15. Now, I have to multiply that value with this digit. This number 15 into whatever the digit is there, that you have to multiply. 15 into 1. What is that? 15. 15 into 1, 15. And in the previous slide also we already calculate the same thing, 125 square. There also we got the same result. Last 2 digits are 25, and you need to multiply this 12 with its next number 13. 12 into 13, 156. So 125 square is equal to 15625. Here if you apply this shortcut also, squares ending with 25, here also you got the same result, 15625. But if the values are gradually increases in 3 digit numbers, then it is better to go with squares ending with 25. This shortcut is very easy. Last 3 digits are 625, and the second one is, close the number before 5. Here you need to close this number before 5. Now I can able to see now number 25. 25, 25. And 25 should be multiplied with 2. 25 should be multiplied with 2. 25 into 2, 50. Therefore, 225 square is equal to 50625. Similarly, 325, last 3 digits 625. And close this middle number. I can able to see the number 35. 35 into this number 3. 35 into 3, 105. 35 3s are 105. So 325 square is equal to 105625. In this way, you can calculate the squares which are ending with 25. Next one, squares ending with 75. Squares ending with 75. Previously, we have discussed about ending with 25. Now, I will take examples of squares ending with 75. 175, 275, and 375. 375 square. Here also same thing. One common step is there. First step is common for squares ending with 25 as well as squares ending with 75. That is, last 3 digits must be 625. Last 3 digits. There is no change in first step. There is no change in first step. That is Last 3 digits are 625. And next one, the small change between squares ending with 25 and 75 is, here close this previous number, that is a common point. Write down the number which you can able to see 15. Here you can able to see 25. Here you can able to see 35. Here the change you can observe. Here the change is, previously for squares ending with 25, we multiplied directly with this digit, right? But here for squares ending with 75, you need to multiply with the number after this digit. After 1, the number is 2. So you need to multiply with 2, not with 1. That is the only difference between squares ending with 25 and squares ending with 75. 15 twos are 30. 15 twos are how much? 30. Therefore, 175 square is equal to 30625. Next one. Here also same thing. 25 should be multiplied with the number which comes after 2. After 2 the number is 3. 25 3s are 75. And next one, here you should multiply with 4. Why? Because after 3 the number is 4. 35 4s are. What is 35 4s? 140. Therefore, 375 square is equal to 140625. In this way, you can calculate squares ending with 75. Guys, I hope you understand squares ending with 5, squares ending with 25 and ending with 75. Next one. So many students. Now, in this slide, I will tell you how to remember 21 to 29 squares. 21 to 29 squares. So many students are unable to remember these squares. I will tell you one small trick to remember all these squares. I think 25 is not at all required. Why? Because we already learned this 25 square, that is 625 squares ending with 5. And we will see the remaining squares. First, if you see 21 and 29 combination. 21 square is equal to 441. 29 square is equal to 841. Next, 22 square is equal to 484 and 28 square is equal to 784. 22, 28, that is one combination. Next, 23 and 27, this is one combination. 24 and 26 is one combination. Why? Because 23 square is equal to 529 and 27 square is equal to 729. Here 24 square is 576 and 26 square is 676. It means last two digits for these four pairs. What are those? 21 square, 29 square. Next, 22 square, 28 square. And next one, 23 square, 27 square. And at last, 24 square and 26 square. For these four pairs, last two digits are common. In this way, you can remember the squares from 21 to 29. And you must learn 1 to 20 squares. 1 to 20 squares. So, definitely if you learn these 21 to 29 also, you can able to calculate by heart 1 to 30, right? Now, you are in a position to set 1 to 30 squares without any calculations. Once you learn 1 to 30 square, now I will explain how to get up to 130 squares. Up to 130 squares. I will tell you in this session in the remaining part. How will you get up to 130 square? But before that, first you must learn 30 squares. See, finding the squares by taking the base as 50. By taking base 50, we know that 50 square is equal to 2500. 50 square is equal to 2500. Now, by using the base 50, I can able to calculate 50 plus 30 squares and also 50 minus 30 squares. Why? Because I already learned 30 square. I already learned 30 square. So definitely I can able to calculate 50 plus 30 and 50 minus 30. 50 minus 30 means definitely it will cover from 31 to 50, and 50 plus 30 means it will cover from 51 to 80. 50 plus 30, 80. So in this slide I will explain how to calculate 50 plus 30 square. Okay. Let us take a small example. 52 square. 52 square is equal to, if you calculate 52 square, that means 52 into 52, that is calculation part is little bit lengthy if you don't know the shortcut method. But if you know the shortcut method, directly you can set the answer as 2704. I know the shortcut, that is the reason why directly I have written 2704. Here the shortcut what I have applied is, here I will compare this 52 with this base value 50. Here as comparing with 50, 52 is 2 more. So 2 square value is 4. 2 square value is how much? 4. I will write last 2 digits as 04. Last 2 digits as 04. And the remaining number. How can you get the remaining number? That is very simple. Here for this 25, whatever the 2 digits which are there at this position, for this 25, how much the value is more? Here the value is more by 2. So I need to add 2 to this 25. 25 plus 2, 27. Therefore, 52 square is equal to 2704. One more example. 57 square. Here 57 is as comparing with 50, that is 7 more. So 7 square is equal to 49. Last 2 digits are 49. Now for this 25, I have to add 7. Why? Because this value is 7 more. 25 plus 7, which is equal to 32. Therefore 57 square is equal to 3249. Now how to calculate if the value is more than 50, right? 50 base, that is up to 60 you will not get any carry. If the value is more than 60, how can you calculate? Let us take 64 square. Here also I will take the base as 50 only. Here as comparing with 50, 64 is 14 more. What is 14 square? 14 square is equal to 196. Therefore, last 2 digits, I have to write only last 2 digits, that is 96. What about this remaining digit? This remaining digit will be acting as carry. Remaining digit will be acting as carry. And next, for this 25, I need to add 14. Why? Because this value is 14 more. 25 plus 14, 39. 39 plus 1 carry, that is 40. Here carry is always added. 39 plus 1, 40. Therefore, 64 square is equal to 4096. 64 square is equal to how much? 4096. In this way, you can calculate up to 80. Suppose, for example, you can calculate 71 also. 71 square. Here as comparing with 50, this is 21 more. 21 is 21 square value, 441. Last 2 digits are 41. And next, for this 25, you need to add 21. 25 plus 21, 46. 46 plus 4 is the carry, 50. 5041. In this way, you will calculate 50 plus 30 squares. It means once you know this shortcut, you can easily calculate 51 to 80 squares. Right? Next one. In this slide, I will explain 50 minus squares. 50 minus. 50 minus squares in the sense as we already learned from 1 to 30. 1 to 30 is already over. And next after that 50 to 80. This is also over. Now in between In between, we left over with 31 to 49. How can we calculate these squares? By using base 50. Let us take a small example. 46 square. 46 square. What is 46 square value? Here, the base is always 50. 50 square is equal to 2500. 50 square is equal to how much? 2500. As comparing with 50, 46 is 4 less. So, 4 square value is 16. Last two digits are 16. Coming to remaining digit. Minus 4. 25 minus 4. Previously, the value is more. That is the reason why you will add plus. Right? But now, we are calculating 50 minus square. That is the reason why I need to subtract from 25 instead of addition. 25 minus 4, which is equal to 21. Therefore, 46 square is equal to 2116. That is the square of 46. Let me explain one more example for clear understanding. 38 square. Here this 38 is as comparing with 50, 12 less. 12 square is equal to 144. Therefore, last two digits are 44. Last two digits are what? 44. Here, this 1 will be acting as carry. 1 will be acting as carry. Carry is always added. Carry is always added. Addition symbol, right? And next, coming to this case, for this 25, from this 25, we need to subtract. We need to subtract 12. Why? Because this 38 is 12 less as comparing with 50. 25 minus 12, that is 13. 25 minus 12, which is equal to 13. But you should not write 13 directly here. Why? Because here you need to add this carry also. You need to add this carry. 38 square is equal to 13 plus 1, which is equal to 14. You need to add this carry. 38 square is equal to 1444. That is the square of 38. In this way, you can calculate the squares from 31 to 49. You can calculate the remaining squares. Just practice all the squares. Definitely, you will get the answer within seconds. Without using pen and paper, you will get the answer. Next one. Finding the squares by taking the base as 100. As of now, we learned up to 80 squares. 1 to 80 is already over, right? Now, I will be left over with 81 to 130. 81 to 130. Now, first I will focusing on 100 plus squares. 100 plus. It means 101 to 129. 130 is not required to remember also. 130 is nothing but 16900, right? How to calculate 101 to 129? By using base 100. Let us take a small example. 107 square. What is 107 square? Here, this 107 is more than 100 by 7. 7 square is equal to 49. Last two digits must be 49. Next, what we have to do is, for this number 107, we need to add 7. How much more? 7 more. Therefore, you need to add 7 to this 107. 107 plus 7, 114. 107 plus 7, 114. That is the square of 107. 107 square is equal to 11449. And next, one more example. 118. 118 square. If I want to calculate 118 square, here this is more than 100 by 18. As we know that 18 square is equal to what? 324. 18 square is equal to 324. I need to write only last two digits. Last two digits are 24. And next, remaining digits. For this 118, I need to add 18. 118 plus 18, which is equal to 136. Here, don't forget to add this carry. This carry is also added to this number. 136 plus 3 carry 139. So 118 square is equal to 13924. In this way we can calculate the squares up to 129 if you know the squares from 1 to 30. Is it clear? Next, and the final one is 100 minus squares. 100 minus squares. Last we will be left over with 81 to 99. 81 to 99. How to calculate 81 to 99 by using the base 100, right? Let me explain one small example, that is 97 square. Here, as comparing with the 100, 97 is 3 less. 97 is 3 less. What is 3 square value? 9. 3 square is equal to 9, but I need to write last 2 digits. I can write it as 09. In the similar fashion, coming to the remaining digits. Remaining digits is nothing but from this 97. From this 97, how much is less? That value should be subtracted. 97 minus 3. 97 minus 3 which is equal to 94. 97 minus 3 which is equal to 94. In this way you can calculate. Let me explain one more example for clear understanding with carry. Suppose for example 83 square. Here as comparing with 100, 83 is 17 less. So 17 square is equal to 289. I need to write only last 2 digits which is 89. Here this 2 will be acting as carry. 2 will be acting as carry. Now coming to this case. From this 83, I need to subtract 17. Why? Because this 83 is less than 100 by 17. So 83 minus 17. That is the thing I need to do. 83 minus 17. How much it is? 66. Right? 66. Don't write 66 directly. Why? Because there is a carry. Here the carry is 2. Carry is always added. 66 plus 2. 68. Therefore, 83 square is equal to 6889. In this way, you can calculate the squares from 81 to 99. So, in this session, we have discussed the squares from 1 to 130 squares. 1 to 130 squares. This is possible, really possible without using pen and paper, just by using mind calculation within fraction of seconds. If you know the squares from 1 to 30. If you know the squares from 1 to 30, it is definitely easy to calculate the squares from 1 to 130. Why? Because in competitive examinations and also campus placements, squares and cubes, which are very important, by using these techniques, you can easily calculate the squares within the stipulated particular time period. Guys, I hope you enjoy the session. Thank you very much for watching. And those who are not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you.